It's very easy to tell if an egg has been boiled or is still raw. You just spin it. See how it spins really easily? This one's boiled, even stands up on end. A raw one, you just can't get it to do it. This is not a new experiment. People have known this for a long, long time. My dad, if you can believe it, taught me this demonstration 60 years ago. What I want to do here is just show this for people who've never seen this, but also explore a little bit about why the raw egg doesn't spin easy and the boiled egg does. So we're going to look into that a little bit further. My suspicion is it's not because the boiled egg is cooked, but because it's solid, and this is somewhat of a semi-liquid. So we're going to do some experiments and see if that's the case. Okay, I'm going to try to empty this eggshell out. We'll drill a small hole in each end. What I'm doing here is trying to drill holes in each end of the eggshell so I can blow through one end, blow the egg yolk and egg white out, empty it out, seal the ends at one end, and then put water in it, and then salt in another one. And we're going to use that to simulate a liquid versus a solid, and see if that's really what's going on here with the egg yolk raw and boiled. Okay, what I'm doing here is using a little disposable pipette to flush out the remaining egg white and egg yolk with some water. Okay, what I'm doing here is using a little super glue to seal one end of the eggshell first so it can be filled with water. Okay, what I'm doing here is, since one end is sealed, use that little disposable pipette to fill the eggshell with water. It took a couple of minutes, but it really wasn't hard to do at all. So as soon as I had it filled, I sealed that remaining open end there with some more super glue. Just kind of dabbed it on it and let it dry, and that worked real well. Okay, this is how I used the light activated JB Weld to seal one end, and it worked real well because it only took about 5 seconds for it to set up. And then I proceeded to widen the other hole a little bit further and start adding salt into it. Okay, I had one end sealed with the JB Weld. Started just kind of funneling salt into the other end with a little piece of paper, and got it in there, then used JB Weld to seal up the remaining end. Worked real well. Okay, I finished filling this eggshell with salt. So we got this one filled with salt, a boiled egg, a raw uncooked egg, and an eggshell filled with water. Let's see what they do when we spin them. First of all, let's spin the raw egg. It's hard to get it to spin. Let's spin the one filled with water, eggshell. Doesn't spin real well, but it spins better than, well, it actually is about the same as the raw one. Okay, now let's spin a boiled egg. It spins very easily. It'll get out of control here, I gotta watch it. Okay, that spins very easily. Now this eggshell filled with salt, more like a solid. Spins very well, like the boiled egg. So the boiled egg and the salt-filled egg, basically because they're solids, they spin very easily. The raw egg and the water-filled egg don't spin very well because there's a liquid in there. Now we're going to look at something else that's very interesting. Watch the boiled egg when I spin it and then stop it. Pretty much just stops. Okay, let's try the salt-filled egg. Just stops. Now let's try the raw egg. Watch. After I stop it, it keeps spinning. Isn't that interesting? Like magic. Let's try the water-filled egg. Same thing. Okay, this is a clue as far as what's really going on here. We got one more experiment we're going to do to get into this a little bit further. But basically, the solid egg, and the boiled egg, and the salt-filled egg, when you spin it, the whole mass is spinning right away. The raw egg is a semi-liquid in there, the egg yolk and the egg white, and the outer part of it will spin along with the eggshell, but the center part takes a little bit to get it going. It's like a fluid coupling. Same thing with the water. So we're going to look at it a little bit further, another experiment we could do which really shows this, and let's get on with that. To help explain why the raw egg doesn't spin like a boiled egg, what we've got is some ice in this baking pan, normal kitchen bowl here, got popsicle sticks attached to the edges of the bowl. Now, if we go to spin this like you're spinning an egg, and this being the egg shell, the egg is fluid in the middle. It's just a raw egg yolk and egg white. And the water, or in the case of an egg, the egg white, is up against the shell. When you go to spin this, the water nearest the bowl tends to go with the bowl, but that in the center lags behind like a fluid coupling. And so the popsicle sticks, when we spin it this way, they'll tend to lag behind and they'll move. Let's watch it. See how they moved? That's because the water's still staying here in place while I'm moving the bowl that way. So the sticks tend to go like that. Now, if we give it a quick spin and stop the bowl, the water in the middle still has momentum even though we've stopped the outside, so they should go in the opposite direction. Let's try that. And they do. Let's do it again. See how they go in the opposite direction? That's because the water in the middle still has momentum even though I've stopped this. Hope this helps explain why a raw egg doesn't spin like a boiled egg. And if you like this, please like the video and subscribe. We'd appreciate it. Also check out our other links to our other videos. Thank you.